Hello, I'm Mel. I'm back here with Sabouts for some more Stellaris co-op, which we affectionately refer to as Cute Force. What's going on, Sabouts? What's going on?
Oh, I'm going to tell you what, we've got a lot of things happening right now.
Right?
I mean, we're talking 2 awakened fallen empires, the Unbidden here coming in and just pretty much kicking the front door in on what was considered the largest empires in the game. I don't even know what to think of this anymore.
I don't either, but it looks like the Sildors are down there with a bunch of troop transports. It looks like they're gunning for them. And I don't see where.
I mean, I think so. There's if you remember the end of the last episode, we finished out watching the Zirconian, which actually they changed their name. It looks like the Zirconian mediators went in there and tried to fight the Unbidden, and they just got completely wrecked. I mean, they had a fleet of at least 150k strong.
I'm gonna try to move the science ship in a little, even a little closer, because I want to make sure we keep an eyeball on what's going on down there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I noticed too that the Sildorn forces here are still at war with some other empires, so on top of the fact that the Unbidden over there is just absolutely tearing everybody apart, they're all the empires are tearing each other apart. It's making for a very interesting scenario.
Yeah, you would think at some point here the Sildor Enforcers, even though they're the aggressive one, the aggressive awakened, you would think that they would be like, nah, maybe we need to calm down here until we get the Unbidden squared away, because the Zarkon or Zrawcon mediators, they're custodial status, so you can even request to become a signatory to their proposed galactic peace treaty, but if you do it, you're unable to conduct any independent diplomacy or wage wars. So while you're not like a vassal, you basically become a protectorate without paying them any money. That's essentially what happens. So they're essentially the good guy awakened, and then we have the bad guy, I think ironically with a giant heart is their symbol. The Sildor Enforcers is the quote-unquote bad guys. And this, I think we're in this perfect scenario of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I mean, that's what it really feels like right now, right?
I feel like we're not going to see the universe actually start uniting fully under one banner until the Unbidden have already taken half the galaxy. I mean, there's still battles breaking out, you can see over here, as mainly the 2 big races that are under threat right now, the Yanari Empire and the Felinus Redacticus Confederacy. You can see that they're really trying to do something about it, but they're just getting pushed all over the place. I mean, the Unbidden right now have a fleet of 233k sitting in a system. That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, who could stand? The only people that could stand up to that fleet at that point would be the fallen empires.
They have coalesced it all in that one fleet, though, it looks like.
I think that's their whole army.
Yeah, I think it is.
And it looks like it's on the move. I just don't know where it's going. I wonder if it's going into Inari territory or... So we'll know in a second. Oh, it jumped. Nope, they're staying in their territory right now. And they're just going to kind of playing defense
until their primary system that they came in at, until that's destroyed. They'll just keep coming too. They don't have a limit on how many will come through. So
their borders are growing, but I see that they're not expanding as fast as they were. They had a really quick pump in the beginning there, and now they're just their borders are settling a little more. So
this is fun. So I built that and paid for, obviously, the that fortress down to the southern border.
Okay.
And not only did I lose that system to the mediator guys, because they grew their borders over it, not only did I lose the fortress, I also lost a Aurelium ore that was in that system. So thanks for that, Awakened Empire.
Great. And they cut you off there too, I see.
Yep. Now the flip side is they got to deal with whatever comes this way, right? So
yeah.
So I guess that's a fair trade.
I guess that works. I wonder which way the Unbidden... I wonder if they're going to spread both ways equally, if we're going to see them come one way harder than the other. I mean, luckily for us, the Fallen Empires block them off either side. I think they'll have a lot more difficult time going towards the Sildar Enforcers than they would coming south. Although that Federation down there in the south there, what is it, the Foxtail? Forget the name of the Federation. There's a Federation down there in the south part.
The Tail Compact.
Is that what it is? They're really...
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty powerful Federation.
Well, and they're like right next to each other. So you've got the Salamander guys, you've got the Foxtail Commonality.
Oh,
that's
actually,
down there.
We've got. I'm going to pause the game real quick for a second there. If you go over to the Electra system over in Unbidden territory, the Sildar Enforcers have about 150k fleet fighting them off.
All right, let's watch this.
Oh, they're laying some firepower down.
They're kind of getting their asses kicked.
Oh, gosh. The Unbidden, looks like, just deployed some fighters, but I don't think...
Well, I mean, the Unbidden are getting torn up. Well, they were. Yeah.
Oh, no. They're getting pretty
they're getting
right
torn
now.
apart. What are they using for weapon systems?
That's a good question. That's something we probably definitely want to know. I heard that somebody left in the comments that the Unbidden... Oh, there they go. The whole fleet. Sildar Enforcers won that battle. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
They might actually push them back. I mean, that was a huge fleet that they had there. I don't know if they're going to be able to respond after that. Somebody mentioned in the comments on the video that I believe it was torpedoes that were really effective against the Unbidden. Because I guess they don't use armor. They only use shields.
Well, right, but you still have the class of... Don't forget, the class of ship makes a big difference. So, yeah. If we basically just concentrate on ships that fire torps and they're using like smaller ships that have high evasion, the torps won't do anything to them, right? Because the torps are for attacking capital ships.
Yeah, I think so. And
here's another fight.
I see that. I think the Unbidden trying to send more fleets up there to deal with them. I can't believe that Sildar Enforcers, they're not only are they beating them, they're actually crushing them.
And this was a bad deployment for the Unbidden because that second fleet that jumped in, the first one's just like completely smashed before they even get in there. And this is
gonna be pretty.
It's like a crazy light show here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the Sildar Enforcers fighters are actually what are causing a really... They seem to get right in there and just chew the fleet up. I mean, as soon as those fighters make contact with that second fleet, and you can just watch the military power just drop once those fighters make contact.
Yeah, they seem to be. It seems to be working pretty well for them.
It does. It looks like that they were. Oh. I'm not sure what happened. I can't see it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can still see it?
Yeah, I can still see it.
I can still see the fighters flying around. Let me know who wins.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the Sildar Enforcers were pretty close to winning. Oh, it's because I lost Nari Empire. I lost active sensors. Now I'll open that back up with them. There we go. I got it back actually. So, wow, that really came down to neck and neck there.
Yeah, they're gonna win this.
If the Unbidden jump in with another fleet, I don't know if they have another fleet on standby, but if they do, they'll mop up the Sildar Enforcers, the rest of their fleet.
Yeah, no,
they've got troops moving in.
The Sildar Enforcers have this. They have this this fight.
I wonder what they're gonna do with those troops.
Don't you need troops to close the portal?
Do you? I didn't think you did. I thought you just had to shoot
at it. I thought you just
had
to shoot at it, yeah. But who knows? I mean, I haven't done that. I haven't done the Unbidden before, so I don't know.
I haven't either. I think that was the Unbidden's last fleet.
Now the question is, will they go in and finish them off?
I don't think so. I think they're just going to let them hang around.
Well,
I just don't have confidence that they're going to be smart enough to go for make a beeline to the portal. Maybe, though.
Man, I am losing territory like crazy over here. This is really starting to suck.
Oh, because the Fallen Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna.
It's killing my economy, actually.
I think the best way to fight that's gonna have to be frontier outposts for you. Maybe put up a frontier outpost in Almac there. Will you still have a chance to before it flips over to them? You see Almac?
Yeah, if that'll even work.
It should. I put up frontier outposts, and they were enough to push me into the Kepler Broods territory and take back some of the stations I had lost early game. Oh, crap. Unbidden do have another fleet. Although it ran into 190k firepower from the Sildar Enforcers and it's getting wrecked.
Well, I'm turning my eye back towards our colonies. I want to build up here.
Yeah. My naval capacity's way over. I don't know how that happened.
Well, you queued up a bunch of stuff. Maybe did you disable your Grand Fleet Edict? I did, and I lost a ton of naval capacity.
I didn't. I think that maybe I just haven't been paying attention to how many ships I've been queuing up. I think I kind of queued up a lot, expecting to go to war with the Kepler to combine, and then I just never got rid of the ships once they were all built. Just go through and get rid of a few. I'll be good.
Yeah, I'm actually over naval capacity now. But I'm upgrading one of my starports, so I should be like right at the limit. This was an unfortunate time too. I had all my leaders are dying at like the same time.
Oh, that's always the worst when that happens. It does always seem to happen though, doesn't it? Right around the same time. I've actually got to go through and check. All my governors are still alive, so that's good.
Well, it told me one of mine just died, but I'm not showing any missing, so... It's strange.
Wish you could terraform barren worlds. The Sildar Enforcers joined the Galactic Defense League.
That's hilarious.
That's 2 fallen empires in 1 federation.
Well, technically it's a... Yeah.
I think the Sildar Enforcers are actually going to try to take the Unbidden out of the game.
I'm fine with that.
I'm good with that too. I say let them have it. It's a war that we don't have to get involved in. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Because I am not looking to get wiped all over the floor right now. That would be a mess.
Planets and sectors. Okay, let's see. Manage. I actually took back control of one of my systems that had 2 worlds in it, because why not, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Oh, we can devastate tomb worlds, or restore devastated tomb worlds. I don't think I have any tomb worlds near me. I do have some colonizable planets.
Got that art. I've got that art monument structure that I need to use on some of these planets.
Oh yeah. Trying to look for a planet that's kind of colonizable right next to the Keplerids. I'm trying to find peaceful ways to push into their borders and take back some of the planet's areas I lost. But that is not an easy thing to do.
So yeah, I guess the sector AI is still kind of bad because, like these worlds that I just took back over, like why is it running plus 20 food?
Really?
Yeah, just like terribly. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well.
Well, that's no good at all.
Or like putting a lab right next to the planetary capital. It's like, why would you do that? You get no benefit from that whatsoever. Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's what people are saying is the sector AI is just completely broken. It's unfortunate.
Man, though, pretty much everything else though in 1.3 that I've come across, plus the Leviathans, is so good. Like, so good.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm loving it. Oh, look at that. The Inari Empire's making a push into Unbidden territory. That's interesting. Wonder how their fleet's going to handle it. Not too well, considering that they teleported out. I think I got an idea to grab up a planet in the Keplerid Combines territory so that way I could push my borders a little bit further. But it's going to require me to destroy the science station.
Actually turning this world. Remember that one that you actually went and like captured for me and turned over? Well, that went into sector management. I just like dropped it off. Now I've taken it back under direct control because there's 2 planets in that system, so it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And I'm turning it into a just an energy credit, basically an energy credit world.
That's a good idea. Might as well. I never prioritized worlds to be certain things, but I kind of wish I did. I feel like that would be awesome.
The reason you want to do it from an efficiency standpoint is because then you could put the add-on one, like for instance, Power Hub, if you're doing an energy focused world, and then that Power Hub has a better, it's a better effect, right? Because it's plus 10% energy credit. So the more energy credit units on the planet, the better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. That's actually really good building if you put that on you take a planet or a planet that's got a lot of power stations on it. I mean, you could really take advantage of that.
Yeah, this one planet, when it's done building this stuff, is going to fix my energy credit problem that I'm having.
Awesome.
Tensions between Neo-Malco population on Wishet Prime and the Malcos share the planet with are rising. Several attacks have been carried out. What? Both sides in the conflict are radicalizing. Okay.
Oh.
Can't we all just get along, guys? Come on.
Why? Why
you gotta be like that? I don't understand.
So this is a protectorate of me. How do I get somebody to, if I wanted to fold them into my empire.
You have to release them, build up the relationship, and then vassalize them, and then eventually incorporate. You can't incorporate a protectorate.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and release them then.
Just be careful. Make sure that they align with you in terms of their ethos and whatnot. Like, what's your relationship with them now? Like, what's the level? Point. Because that's how I ended up with these guys. These guys that you took over for me. I was like, yeah, let's just release them. And yeah,
actually, yeah, they're fanatic collectivists, xenophiles, materialists. Oh, they're not the greatest. I don't know if they actually would align with me very well. What do I get from them being a protectorate? Let's see. Oh, they pay 80%.
They pay a tribute, and they respond to any war that you have.
I just keep them as a protectorate then, because they won't even be good in my empire. Oh. And now you're really trying to do something to these guys. I gotta give them credit. Looks like they are going to destroy one of their space stations. No, they retreated. Perfect.
Okay, what's your total fleet strength at this point? Dang it, I still haven't fixed my problem yet either. I'm over.
Mine's says 9k. 9.8, so pretty much 10k. It was 10k, I'm not really sure what happened. Well, I was going to colonize this planet, but I can't. It's because it's got an empire there. So that throws a wrench into my plans.
And my leaders are dying because they're all old and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm starting to have, like, not great options to be my leader.
Yeah, I'm probably going to lose leaders soon, too, by the rate things are looking. Can you terraform barren worlds eventually? No, right?
I'm not certain if you can or not. No, I think what the deal is it has to be... it has to be something that you had a chance to colonize, and you can you can terraform. Like, I'm actually terraforming an alpine world right now into ocean.
I guess I'm just gonna land my armies on this world full of primitive species and just kill them all to take their planet. Sounds like something the Katarian Empire would do.
Sure.
I'm doing it for freedom.
For freedom. Yep. That's the way.
These primitives are disgusting in their disgusting, nasty, primitive ways. I'm going to bring freedom to them by killing them all and then colonizing their
by killing them all. After we vaporize your world, you'll feel much better about the fact that we've subjugated you into our ways.
I feel like I'm doing them a favor in the long run. Oh, they're not gonna like me. They're so backwards. It might take some time for the natives to become fully productive members of Cutarian Empire society. That's alright. And I guess I didn't need my colony ship for that, so I'll just put my colony ship back. Means I can disband this now.
It is taking a long time.
Alright.
Taking a long time for me to change these buildings out on that new planet because their productivity is pretty low because their happiness is kind of for crap. That's a technical term.
Oh. I've got that planet. We'll see how long it takes for those guys to sort of adjust to society. They were in the Iron Age, so it's kind of a little bit of a difference.
It's funny, they keep giving me these, like, what's going on this world. It's a sector world. And I guess there's, like, unrest there between the two different population types. And I'm like, I don't really care. I mean, it's a sector world. So,
yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Whatever makes you happy.
Just want them to be happy, that's all.
Nah, I just want them to stop spamming me. I don't really care if they're happy. They have freedom. There should be enough for them.
Enough. There's a glorious, glorious freedom.
Let's see.
Are particle lances any good?
They used to be the only thing you'd ever want to use. Now, I don't know is the answer. Certainly worth taking a look at, though.
I see that. Yeah, think on it.
Alright, I might go back over and see what's going over here. I think this is pretty much stabilized over here with the Unbidden.
I see that. It looks like they've really stabilized out. I think a lot of it's the Sildo enforcers. Kind of keeping the pressure on them. And there's some other empires in the area that have been keeping the pressure on them, the Inari and such.
I mean, they've got 112,000. And they're... What are you guys doing? Oh, okay. They've got fortresses and stuff set up, it looks like.
Yeah.
So that's where the battle line's being drawn. Okay, well, so be it, I guess. Again, we're in no position to directly influence that right now, so it's sort of like, okay.
Exactly, we're kind of just letting it play out. Looks like the Unbidden have really reached a stalemate with the empires around them. I'm not sure if they can bust through, and it's really because of the fallen empires more than anything. I'm surprised they haven't gobbled up these smaller empires around them.
Yeah, I am too, a little bit. Well, believe it or not, it's about that time, man.
Oh, yes, it is.
So we're going to wrap this one up, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, he's Sabouts, I'm Mal, and we'll see you later.